Hey, what up? This is live stream number 60 something, just minus whatever, minus the ones that I was complete embarrassment in and I just deleted. Or ones that just were just like hours of black screen, me not talking, me just being a fucking worm man. Oh, this isn't the one. This isn't the vampire game I wanted to play. Should we share the whole display? Nah, I'll probably do something stupid, kill myself, or dox myself. Probably do something stupid like that guy was cutting a fucking tomato in his kitchen and stab myself to death. No, I'm pretty retarded, but I'm not that fucking retarded. That's pretty fucking stupid. I don't know how you're in the kitchen fucking making a meal and then you just plunge your... First of all, you're pointing the knife towards you, which is rule number one when you're cutting in the kitchen. Don't ever point the knife towards you. And then second of all, you're reefing on that thing so hard that you can't control the velocity once you lose. The guy lost his grip or whatever he was where he was aiming his knife and stabbed himself deep enough to cause a bleed out. And he also didn't have the knowledge to plug that hole immediately after he created it, so he just bled out and died. That's very Darwinian. Anyway, oh shit. One sec before we start. We're just gonna stick with this song because fuck it. This we got Carl, we got Sargon of Akkad. I just want to see what his opinion is on this, and then I gotta go. Being retarded is your only hope in this decrepit world? No, now we're doing a woke manosphere. I want to see the woke manosphere. Guys, we're running out of masculine men, but also try not to be too toxic about it, but also we need masculine men on our side. But also, don't be toxic. Please don't be toxic. We need men. Please don't be toxic. Please don't be toxic. Have an opinion. Share any information with me. Say anything, but just stand there. We need men.
Lost men. They don't have anything to pitch to young men anywhere ever. And they're well aware that Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, and whoever else are running away with the young male demographic. And so they're trying to create their
literal
own
conversations in 2024. Can I explain something to you?
But the problem that they have is
it
basically always bends around
I guess we'll just
to the original point.
Progress here.
And even by the end of this, the author's like, the interviewer is like, you kind of sound like Jordan Peterson.
God damn it. Why is
there might be a reason for that. So this is about a guy called Scott Galloway who has written a book called Notes on Being a Man, which I've never heard of, but he does say he sounds like he could be some podcaster tech bro, but in reality he's almost the opposite: liberal, left-leaning, and surprisingly sensitive. The guy who advises his readers on how to address the masculinity crisis, build mental strength, and raise good sons, has been described as a progressive Jordan Peterson. Okay, well, I mean, Lord knows they were going to present one to us eventually. He now lives in Britain because he views it as being more progressive. If you're talking about assault rifles or bodily autonomy, it's not even a discussion here, much to our chagrin. Anyway, when Galloway first started talking about masculinity, he says, people weren't prepared to listen. It was like, here's more misogyny. Here's more men blaming women. The gag reflex was so strong. Well, I wonder why it always comes out the same. I wonder why that if you advantage women against men, literally to the detriment of men, on purpose, it kind of seems like, well, guys, I think it is something to do with gender and sex. I think actually giving women all of the men's jobs has had an effect on men. He says, though, that this has changed now, because I assume they're looking at Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes and going, right, okay, we do have to do something about this, but we're not sure what to do. And he points out that there are plenty of statistics to show that young men really are in trouble. So, the manosphere, the right-wing podcast bros, they're all correct. That's what he's saying. They're all correct, and they are a consequence of what the progressive left has done to society, and these are the people who have been negatively affected by it. He draws on writers such as Richard Reeves and Jonathan Haidt to point out that, yeah, everything. It's everything. everything from boys' school suspensions to male unemployment, addictions, loneliness, and failure to complete college. We're going to graduate probably 2 women for every 1 man from college in the next 5 years because men drop out at a greater rate. Well, I mean, this is an incredible admission that yes, there is an active campaign against men as men in almost all spheres of public life. Now, the correct thing to do would be to end that campaign, stop advantaging women, and allow the world to return to its kind of natural equilibrium. I remember a while ago seeing some statistics from the turn of the 20th century that showed about 5% of professors are women. It's like, right, okay, so it was possible for professors to become women, women to become professors. It's just most didn't. And, you know, by about the sort of midpoint of the 20th century, it was about like 15-20%, so not many. And with no barriers in place at all, it gets up to about 35%. I mean, if you look at a lot of parliaments, 35% of the people in the parliament would be women. It's like, right, so that seems to be about the sort of natural equilibrium, right? So it's not that women can't do these things, it's that overall, women are less inclined to do these things by a factor of about 2 to 1. That seems fair to me. That seems like a fair society. Where the women who want to be able to do these things can do these things, but mostly it'll be the men who want to do it, and so they get to do it instead. Anyway, he points out that the 2 groups that pivoted hardest towards Trump in 2024 were young men and women aged 45 to 64. My thesis is that's the mothers of young men. So young men and their mums are like, God, I would like society to start helping out my sons. I'm tired of society being geared towards penalising my sons for being men. And that's really interesting, isn't it? While Trump embraced the manosphere, the Democrats championed the interests of virtually every special interest group except for young men, he argues. Well, that's because how would you champion the interests of young men and feminism at the same time? How would you champion the interests of young men and women at the same time? Like, it seems genuinely impossible to square that circle, and so the Democrats just picked a lane. And they said, you know what, fuck young men, they're part of the patriarchy, they're oppressive, we don't like them. So in his book, he argues that the solutions to men's problems often boil down to a set of pithy codes and maxims, which often feel like common sense, but others feel rather old-fashioned. Oh, really? So you can change society to benefit women, but you can't change women. One of his oft-repeated tenets, for example, is that men protect, provide, and procreate. You could easily also say the same of women. Yeah, but they don't. Women don't protect and they don't provide. They do procreate, or at least they should procreate, but they don't protect and provide. That's literally the job for the men. So if you said it the same as women, then you'd be wrong. Galloway tends to see the protect element in the context of men using their physical strength for good, but that's exactly how anyone else sees it. The farthest right misogynist would still say men use their physical strength for good to protect their women. And the provide element he couches in largely economic terms. That's because it is economic. I tell my sons, when you're in the company of women, you pay for everything. Sorry, the company of women. If I'm going out with some, like, just a group of friends and they're mostly women, I'm not paying for their meals. If you can't, you don't go out. A woman is not going to have sex with a man who splits the bill with her. I mean, that sounds positively reactionary, doesn't it? Because that is obviously true. But also, you're not taking into account the new environment in which your son lives. Like, he is going to be struggling. The women around him probably out-earn him. They're definitely, as you point out, going to be higher educated than he is. It's going to be pretty difficult for him to do that, isn't it? She doesn't really need him, is basically the message from this. But no, he has to struggle along. Because he is right. A woman isn't going to have sex with a man who splits the bill. That's true. His sons tell him there's a boomer view of modern dating, which is true, because the world has changed. It's not like with the boomers. But he says, I try to go where the data takes me. Research shows that society and men themselves are really hard on men when they're not economically viable. Wow, really, that's really interesting, isn't it? Because, I mean, obviously that's fucking true, but shouldn't that have meant that when the feminists were like, we want actually the corporate CEOs to be girl bosses and for 50% of women to be in these positions, you should have said, no, you'll make it really hard on men when they're not economically viable. Nobody's hard on women when they're not economically viable. It's totally fine for women to not be economically viable, but it definitely hurts men. But was any consideration made? No. Men were like, I guess we'll just be cast out to the wolves then. And that's exactly what happened. And if men aren't economically viable, that's when the problems start. Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We've been saying this for a decade now. But yes, that's totally true. They're just going to have an absence of mating opportunities. That's right. You're going to get the incel revolution. And when men don't have a romantic relationship, they tend to come off the tracks. That's true. Men have a difficult time maintaining friendships with that romantic partner. They tend to reallocate that energy into conspiracy theory. Do they? Going extremely online, porn, and they never develop the skills to establish a romantic relationship. Yes, that's right. And if we actually thought, well, maybe we owe men something as a society, then women would have to basically wind their necks in and accept, no, you're not going to be the guys in charge just because you're women. If you earn it, sure, no one's going to complain. You know, you start a business or you work really hard, get all the qualifications you need, actually outcompete the men in a field, no one's going to complain. But if you're on an all-woman shortlist and you're rocketed up the chain, you keep failing upwards just because you're a woman, like so many women in the Labour Party, then that's where a bit of resentment's going to start compounding, isn't it? He says, I worry we are literally evolving a new breed of asexual, asocial male. That's true. That is basically what you're doing. But you can see they're like, well, his analysis can be somewhat Darwinian and reductive. A little bit men of this and women of this. Yeah, but these are broadly true statements. Generalizations aren't just because they're a generalization doesn't mean they're inaccurate. They're coloured by nostalgia for a patriarchal order.
Fucking almost had it. I was trying to kill the two blue Onis and I had them right
barely
there,
addressed.
low health.
And
fucking
okay, but these are still true statements. Well, I love this bit. But isn't it also a bit
Such a
Jordan
nightmare
Peterson?
to get this fucking blue Oni bullshit.
Yeah, it's
fucking almost had it.
Whether you like it or not, if you're
Literally
going to talk
first
accurately
try,
about a
fresh
particular
day.
subject,
These fucking hippopotami.
no matter what perspective you're approaching that subject,
Hippopotamuses.
there are going to be certain features about the subject
I
that
should have
everyone
probably
has
kept that
to
other door
triangulate
closed. I
on.
was trying to do it.
And so everyone's interpretation of the subject is going to be something
got the first
similar
Oni down.
in some way, unless you're an insane radical, of course. Any compassionate and concerned take on the crisis of men is going to sound a bit Jordan Peterson. That's completely correct. It's completely correct. And that's not a problem. But of course, he's like, yeah, well, I mean, where I differ from Jordan Peterson is he always reverse engineers into an incredibly conservative viewpoint that sometimes, in my view, takes women's rights away. It's like, well, okay, no one's opinion can take people's rights away. But why would it be that he arrives at an incredibly conservative viewpoint, and then when you're doing it, they're like, wow, this sounds like an incredibly conservative viewpoint. It's like, yes, because conservative society was set up to serve both men and women, and modern progressive society is set up only to serve women. And so any amount of trying to help men in this kind of society will sound conservative. And he says that Jordan Peterson's view basically goes back to this notion of women are happiest when they're in a supporting role to men. I just don't think that's accurate. Well, the thing is, women will self-report this, as I've covered in previous videos. Women would like it if men were the breadwinners. They're just not prepared to give up being the breadwinners themselves. And they're not prepared to step into the breadwinner role either and marry down. So what are you going to do?
Okay, I see that red timer now. Gosh.
Galloway is at pains to point out that he's not blaming women for men's problems. Alright, it must be someone else, right? Who's to blame for men's problems? We set up a society that expressly advantages women, but it's not women or feminism that is to blame here. No, I do not think the answer is in any way to economically disadvantage women. I'm not trying to repackage violence here and say women need to lower their standards such that we don't have a bunch of angry men out there. Well, I tell you what, man, you know, let's just carry on as we are. I think men need to level up. How about men? Men are constantly leveling up. They always have. That's why men are generally brilliant at whatever they're doing, because nobody ever gives, especially if you're a white man, no one gives you a break. No one gives you something for free. There are no affirmative action programs for you. If you want to get somewhere, you've got to be good at it. That's it. And so all we need to do is stop artificially balancing the scales in favor of women. That's literally all that would need to be done. Anyway, he says this is a battle between the liberal and illiberal. It's not a battle between men and women. Well, the liberal side has chosen women against men. So the liberal side is for women, And the illiberal side naturally takes on the aspect of being for men. So it kind of is still a battle of men and women. The only difference is the illiberal side also has a positive view of women and a positive life plan for them. It's just not as the CEO of random companies because they've been shoved up into the roles. The genders have done a great job of convincing themselves it's the other gender's fault. I just don't think that's productive. No, it is ideological, but the ideologies are weaponizing, or one ideology is weaponizing one sex against the other. And anyway, so as you can see, he carries on, but there's not that much left in there that's interesting. He carries on, and it's not that I don't think he has a point, obviously. There is a problem. It's just because of the waters he's swimming in and the ideology that he's wedded to, he's never going to be able to solve any of these problems. Because the problem is literally to say, stop advantaging women unfairly over men. And everything sorts itself out. Within a generation, you will find everything sorted back out. But that's not going to happen because that's literally the plan. The plan was literally to dethrone the straight white man from his position of being a protector and provider. And so this guy's saying, you know what, guys, I think men need to be protectors and providers. Well, good luck. Good luck with that in feminist society, in the interviews with The Guardian. And the fact that you keep ending up on the Jordan Peterson position makes it kind of sound there's a reason for that, don't you think?
Once more, the government is potentially seeking to take control of people's lives. It fits in with a socialist government, one that believes that they know best and should give instructions to order people about. They love it, and whenever there's an opportunity, they seek to grasp it, to take it. And well done to Kemi Badenoch for saying that she wouldn't go along with it after what happened last time. This is, of course, in relation to flu and masks. We know that the evidence over masks and COVID was debatable, that some people managed to find in laboratory settings where people wore their masks perfectly and ideally had surgical masks, that it did reduce transmission. It didn't safeguard the people wearing the masks, it safeguarded the people who may be near them. In some studies, in circumstances where people were wearing their masks properly. But both with COVID and with flu, there are other studies that show something different. So the Cochrane review of 12 trials, including influenza and COVID-19, found medical and surgical masks make little or no difference to flu-like illnesses or lab-confirmed cases in communities with similar uncertainty for N95 versus surgical masks. Cotton masks are even less effective, and therefore if you're not finding evidence for surgical masks having a protective effect, you certainly won't find them for cotton masks. But actually it gets worse, because another CDC-led review of 6,500 participants showed no significant effect on lab-confirmed influenza, no statistically significant effect even with hand hygiene. So people were doing other things to try and reduce the spread, but the masks weren't making any difference. But cloth masks may even increase the risk of getting flu owing to moisture retention, and overall evidence is undermined by low adherence. And this is, I think, so important because if we would all be protected by wearing masks, if by covering our faces we would have a big effect and we would save people from getting influenza, then most of us would want to do it of our own accord. We would feel that it was a duty, it was a
The hell is
responsibility
this?
to
Very nice, but that's not gonna take a bio break, but the chief is in the back, so let's try a retry here. We fucking almost had it last run. Like, I don't get. That was so close. Like, I just robbed myself. I just get so excited. I feel it at the tip of my tongue. I saw the two Onis together, and I just gotta get them down to a quarter health, and then try to like wrangle them together. Bro, the grappling hook. Suck my grappling hook. Luck is nice. Crit chance is more. I need crit chance in this. I need crit chance and I need crit, or else I'm not gonna be able to do enough damage to survive. And I also need like, is this new? No, we need new. We need to stack frost guns. We need to go on the offensive, minus these assholes. Much as I like cat, I like damage. To focus on damage. +4 new. Damn, son. Okay, if we do it outside instead of up there, we should have a little bit more control over like targeting the Oni and avoiding overkilling them. We'll avoid going at the secondaries too, so there's only one way to do damage, to accidentally whip the Oni or something. Or if we do get a secondary, it'll be passive like shields and cat or whatever. It's new, yeah, new 2. We'll go to new 2. Stay out here because we can maneuver. Worst case scenario, we can bail out with the hook, come back down. So hook on each side, so we can just chill. Damage. What is this? Second floor. Should be a boss soon. One of those. Whoop, whoop, there's an Oni. Blue Oni. Okay, that's good. Nice, new Killer Frost. Oh, homie's calling. Yo, what up, Doc? Yeah, I'm down. Want to back? Yeah, for sure. You there? Alright, bro. I'll call you later. Peace. So I get this stupid bonus level unlocked and maybe do one more level after. I get it this time. We're gonna. Ah, shit and fart this time. Okay, get him down to a quarter. Come over here, you fucking frosty bitch. Go. God damn, he's quick. He was not that close around the corner a second ago. There's someone over there now. There's another Oni though. There's the other Oni. Just need to get him down to a quarter. No. It's always the double, the pair of cunts. We can include the fire one though in this kill, so. There's the other Oni. Get him down. How the fuck does this gun work? Just shoot straight for fuck's sake. Okay. Go one side, other side. Fuck off, bro. I'm not even trying to fuck with you right now, bro. That's who I'm looking for. Okay. Do this. That was convenient. Yup. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Swarm cocoons spawning right beside me. Get the fuck out of here. Is that the first Oni? Just go get rid of the fucking cocoon. The Onis are right here. This is all I'm here for anyway. Get him down. That's 6 health. Oh my god, please. Where's the fucking nearest potion? Are the Onis synced up yet? They're so close to each other. They're so close to each other and they're so almost dead. Please stop. Please stop. I'm so close to doing what I'm trying to fucking do here. Please, mister, I don't even know you. I'm NGMI, bro. God, it actually stayed for such a long time. Oh my god, let me get it. Oh my god. Gotta get back to our fucking Oni. Oh shit, where's the last fucking... We gotta finish this guy off, because again, I'm just fucking existing. Please don't tell me the Oni are gonna come up here. Speed, dodge, luck, hit, fuck it. Hopefully I didn't just murder the Oni. One. It's a fire Oni. How did I lose so much health already? I guess I could get clipped quite a bit. There's one Oni. The other one didn't die, right? I didn't clip him on accident, did I? Just get him in the head. I got him through speeding for that fucking chest that I don't need. I just need to kill the frost Onis. I killed one, didn't I? There's only one there. Where's the other fucking frost Oni? I must have fucking smushed him. I totally was trying not to do that. Come on. Now we got the cat. Now it's giving us some health. Some hope for health. These fucking hippopotami need to fuck off. Bro, I almost had it. I can't believe that. Let's go up, get some health, and just fucking wait for more Oni, I guess. God, I can't believe that shit. Bruh. I don't get how I can fuck up that bad. Oh, we need to kill the eye. ASAP. This thing is the most annoying boss they could have put in the game with its fucking little minions that just absolutely obliterate you with their lasers. You could jump over them pretty easy, but like it's a little bit of a son of a bitch. Bruh, they could trap me in the corner, you fucks. I can't have him shitting out any more of his little buddies. They're real bad. Bruh. Is that a new Oni or old Oni? Die, fucking die. Oh, fuck no. Okay, now I gotta fucking deal with that shit show. Pull everybody out of there. Oh great, we gotta deal with the double eyeballs too. Great, wonderful, wonderful. Like, I don't get how I lost the Oni that I had. I do, because I fucking blasted through there, but I could have swore he wasn't behind me like that. He wasn't right behind me. These fucking goofy ass hippopotamus motherfuckers. Get some damage. Kicking that ass, a fucking some type of fucking break. Eyeballs. All I wanted to do was kill two Oni, bro. They were right there. I had them. I don't get how I just lost sight of them. I just got distracted by like bosses and chests. And what the fuck am I supposed to do with that shit? Bro, just get blasted. Just take the blast and die, bitch. Yeah, you're outside. I mean, you're inside. The state of you, bitch. Hopefully I'll get some damage up so I can do this quickly without having to tell by all the enemies up my asshole that I'm not safe. Just fucking die, you absolute bitch. I didn't even know she could fucking do shit like that. Oh, it was the spider bitches underneath her. Oh my god, she disappeared last second. Absolute whore. Oh, there was my Oni! I didn't lose them. Give me those Oni! That's the achievement right there, no? That was it. Was that not the achievement? Did I not kill them? I had no other things to kill them with. That's them right there. Was that not it? Come on, tell me. It might not be an achievement, maybe, but maybe it's not an achievement. It's just an in-game thing to unlock that level. Come on, I swear I got that. That was 2 Oni, bro. That was it, no? I feel like it would have told me if I got it. I feel like it's one of those ones where it's maybe an achievement. I was right there. There's no other way they could die. I have nothing else that does damage but this. Like, I didn't pick anything else up that does damage. They died pretty quickly. It has to be within 5 seconds of each other, right? Using only Killer Frost. That's what this is, right? This whole thing's like having a fucking bird. Having a hard time processing how much fucking shit's going on. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is a washed run too. I don't get it. I almost had them twice. I'm so confused. I have no health recovery except for the cats. Like, there will be more Oni. I mean, I might get another chance, but I need big time damage. Like, this is retarded. Combo time stays up a little bit. That fucking spider bitch is right behind me. Isn't she? Ain't that bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? If I can get some combo. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can I get some of that here? Cat, can you do your fucking job and like heal me? Cat did do its job very good. Okay. Fuck it. Hail Mary. Okay, there's a fucking totem there. Is it in here or over there? It's over there. Bye. Get the mantis and that bitch together. Get a little bit of, come on, specials right there. Maybe we should wait for the next boss wave, because that's, okay, there's an Oni. Do not want to get him caught in that rush. Okay, there's another boss wave. Get the eyes here, we gotta get rid of the eyes. It's not the one we want to take. Shit. I want to get rid of Slay Me too, though. Oh my god, this is such a fucking nightmare. Need to get the eye out of here, though. Come on. didn't go at all where I wanted it to go. I should have fucking aimed that better. 42 minutes. Fuck, that's way long. I'll be doing this shit. Let's do one more fucking run. Bro. Did it say I got that? Wait, let me check. Doesn't matter because the setting's gonna stay. Did I get it? Oh my god. Damage from other sources is allowed. I didn't have any other damage sources. I just had Killer Frost. Right? Killer Frost. Let's try this again. I think I'm taking fucking crazy pills. More run. Look, I don't get, like, I'm tripping, am I tripping balls? I feel like I'm doing everything right here. Just want to unlock the bonus levels before I finish off Dracula's fucking lair. Dracula's hole. Sound like a chest, but yeah, what up, dog? Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy is free on there today.
I'll go out to Legacy. Alright. Fucking A. Thanks, bro.
It's for kids using
Yeah, that's retarded. Alright. Yeah, I heard it's got pretty good reviews too. This is single player, right?
the game going Christmas gift this year.
Sick.
And so you shot to both claim.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's a single player. It's a fun game.
Yeah. I think I might have bought it for Chanel. Shit.
Oh, sucks.
On Steam, but it was on sale on Steam too. I think it was like $12. Damn. Alright, you have to log in. You have to log in. Okay, shit. Very nice.
Okay.
Alright, bro. Have a good one.
I just wanted to look about
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Thanks. Peace, bro. I got fucking Hogwarts on for free? Shit, I think I bought my girlfriend that. I should probably. If you go on the Epic and get Hogwarts Legacy for free, grab that shit. I think I bought it for you on Steam though when it was on sale. So dumb. These fuckers knew it was gonna be free, so they fucking put it on sale for 13 bucks to fleece anybody who doesn't have Epic. Those sick fucks. shit doesn't ricochet, so it doesn't fly. Slowly stacked frost. This is good start. Good start. Damage stacked. Okay, Oni. Okay, here we go. Oni number 1. Bring him out here. Where's Oni number 2? He's gonna come up soon. Let's focus Oni number 1 down. We're gonna pay attention to the other enemies, but we're gonna act like they don't exist. Okay, Oni number 1 is about dead. Okay. Where's Oni number 2? We know you're out here somewhere. There's Fire Oni, so the other Frost Oni should be Blue Oni. Okay, there's the other Blue Oni. Okay. This blue motherfucker. Oh, I forgot about the portal. Forgot about the enemies there earlier. This blue motherfucker. Fuck you. You owe me, Oni. You owe me, Oni. Oh. Just gonna ignore this fire bitch a little bit as best we can. Okay, they can't pick you up on the next level, so we'll go here. Fucking. How much fucking health is this guy? Okay. Bring him back over here with this Oni. We got lots of health. Focus now. Fuck. This fire Oni need to get the fuck out of here. Okay, wait. I think the blue guys are in a perfect position almost. Why am I missing? You ready? Oh shit. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. No! Yes, we got it! Suck my ass! It only took me 2 days. I didn't, maybe a couple hours actually, not, yeah. Yes, always say yes when that shit pops up. It's just like Windows asking you to let things do things, and if you say no, it won't let it do shit. Fucking got it! Suck my balls, suck my balls. Last time I checked, there was like not many people have that. Yeah, 1.5% of players have it. Really nice. Alright, now I could just finish this as a normal frost run. Fucking A. I could pick up whatever and just try to survive. Fucking A. This is fucking sick. Fucking worked out beautifully. It's a nice little stratty. A little bit of strategy, a little bit of singling out the enemy. Bye. Okay, where's the nearest fucking potion? Because we're in very desperate need. Not so beautiful. The dumbass hippopotami. What? It's my last run, baby. This only lasts like half an hour, so. And I'm already 6 minutes in, so 24 minutes. Go get ready. We can go downtown. Downtown. Where's the man? Okay, it's fine. We don't care about the man to die because as soon as he shows up, we're gonna rush him. And we got our achievement done, so fuck yeah. It's only the last bonus level to unlock. We're gonna do all the bonus levels, and then we'll do Dracula's Lair, and then we'll try to do some fucking leaderboard shit, some endless runs and try to get a billion score. Anyone behind me yet? Yup. Bye. The fuck is that? Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay, we're gonna go back up there in a second. We want the man to die. I totally spaced out or something. I don't think the man to die was up here though. They were just coming in. Here he comes. Come on, big boy. Oh shit, eh? Yeah, the whip's gonna help a lot. Where's the man to die? Where's Slay Me? Slay Me's here. Oh, look at the Kappa egg, because he's fucking sitting out in the open. Come here, Kappa. Kappa for you. He has health regen, so it's kind of a bitch, but there we go. Back up here, he's on set up. Thank you. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh, what's the fucking cooldown on these doors? Jesus fuck. Whip this motherfucker. Whip this motherfucker in his shit. Fam Danley's here. What is that? The spawning statue is an enemy. My eyeballs. Jesus! Guy's serious. Suffering succotash. Suffering succotash. This guy's serious. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'll get the whip of fucking doom, baby. Get whipped, boy. Resurrection's nice. You damage though, really. Oh, come the fuck on. You can't be doing that shit. You can't be doing that. Oh my god, he came from whatever, at least I get the bonus level. He came from behind. Ended it sooner than I thought, whatever, it's fine. Fucking got it. Scaffolds of Dreyfia. What's the last one we gotta unlock? Gotta unlock. As Dracula, slay 10 enemies in a row with a primary weapons while falling to unlock. I'm assuming I gotta beat Dracula's stage then to get Dracula, so maybe we'll do Dracula's stage before we get to the last bonus level. Yeah. Stats. Doesn't tell you their stats before you unlock. They all have the same amount of health. Let's do a quick comparison. Yeah, but this guy's leveled up to shit though. Okay. the base stats are all the same. It's just their looks, strengths, damage, mobility. Resurrect 3 times in the same run to win. Oh, okay, shit. So I just have to get 3 phoenixes. Phoeni. Reach 3.5 million on any stage. Okay, right. And then hunt Dracula. Right. Okay. Okay, blood. I want to suck your blood. Going with this guy. But nice. This is done. 5 out of 5. Maxed everything out. Not that it needs to be. Like most of these are just weapons you have to choose or items you have to choose. It's maxed out. There's literally nothing left. Artifacts always. Look at this. Half health. Okay, yeah, sure. That's plus what? 45 damage right off the bat, and then crit chance it. Beauty. Yeah, it makes sense. That looks right too. Looks like all those things go together. So now we don't need any of these. But we can keep. Where's Perseus? Just for a quick. Are we good? We good for next time.